As the swirling vortex of colors and energy fades, you are left disorientated on a rough-hewn deck of a great ship. The salty tang of sea air fills your lungs, the creaking of wood and cries of gulls assaulting your ears. Before you can fully grasp your surroundings, a voice gravely and laced with amusement cuts through the chaos.
Well, well, well. What have we here? A ship of unexpected passengers.
Turning around, you confront a sight both imposing and strangely captivating. Standing before you is a sturdy Loxodon, a pirate captain of considerable girth, his one good eye gleaming with shrew amusement, the other behind a weathered eye patch. A single broken tusk hangs jaggedly from his lower jaw, a testament to his past battles and perhaps a drunken brawl. Now that you think about it, this captain seems oddly familiar. As you take in the sight before you, other than the confident, menacing posture of the pirate captain before you, you also see other figures flanking the captain. Flanking the captain stands his crew arrayed like a macabre tableau. The captain's left stands a Goliath, her blue-grey skin unsettling, her eyes devoid of pupils, holding a massive halberd with casual ease of someone born to wield such a weapon. She exudes an aura of quite a menace, a storm held at bay. On the captain's right stands a tabaxi, resembling a golden lion, his muscular form barely contained by his worn leather jerkin. A jagged scar bisects his face, obscuring his left eye, yet his gaze remains sharp and intense, his great sword resting casually on his back. He seems like a predator, patiently awaiting its prey. Behind the captain, stands an orc, a whirlwind of red hair and hardened muscle, stands ready in her leather armor. Despite the lack of visible weapon, her powerful physique speaks of raw strength and terrifying potential, her arms bulging with coiled power. Further back lurks a Kanku, a small figure consumed by a palpable rage. His small frame is a stark contrast to the massive warhammer he grips with white knuckles. His eyes burning with barely contained fury, he seems poised to unleash his fury at a moment's notice. Finally, climbing over the ship's railing appears a Titan wizard, dripping with a figure of an unexpected elegance amidst the rough and tumbled crew, looking more fish-like than human, as he stands near the ship's railing. His bluish skin shimmers faintly, his short blue hair wet with seawater. Clad only in shorts, he holds a magnificent golden staff, his gaze distant yet watchful, the power humming subtly within him. You are once again surrounded. The air crackles with unspoken tension, the silence punctuated only by the rhythmic creak of the ship and the restless shifting of the crew. The captain, with his one good eye narrowed, surveys you and your friends with a practiced eye, his gaze lingering on Scratch as his expression shifts from amusement to simmering rage.
Well, well, well. Look what the tide washed in. Karma is a beautiful creature, isn't she?
The captain growled, his voice a low rumble. He gestures towards the pupil as Goliath.
Steady hand. See that this backstabbing weasel is relieved of his weapons and brought to me quarters. I have a few questions for him.
Scratch, his fur bristling, attempts to feign a nonchalant answer, even though his wounds are clearly still throbbing from the recent battle. Bamouche? But you were just... This doesn't make any sense. And you, Scratch points at Steady Hand. You are taking orders from this buffoon. He scoffed, his voice laced with mocking amusement that did little to mask his fear. Of all the people. Steady Hand, her expression unreadable, simply nods at Bamouche and steps forward. She moves with a silent grace that belies her imposing stature, her halberd held at a casual angle, a constant reminder of her power. Scratch, his swagger momentarily faltering, allows himself to be led away. his gaze flickering towards all of you, a silent plea for help masked by a smirk. Kamouche, his gaze now fixed on the rest of you, lets out a harsh laugh.
I don't know who you are, or what you're doing running around with this backstabbing weasel. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. Surrender your weapons, or I'll have them taken from you. You're not going anywhere. I'll have a nice destination for you. Don't worry. You'll fetch a decent price. Now, men, take their weapons!
He claps his hands together, the sound echoing across the deck. His crew, their faces hardened with anticipation, surged forwards, their movement a blur of practiced violence. The air crackles with tension, the scent of salt and fear mingling in the air. What do you guys do?
How many crew members are approaching us?
Basically, 4, since you guys are at 4. 4 of them are approaching.
Yeah, Emric will lift up his hammer and toss it on the ground.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, Flavia will follow. Throw the weapon, disarm herself.
Brooke will do it then as well, I guess.
Right.
Good. You knew well not to do anything rash.
As you surrender your weapons and you empty your pockets of valuables, the crew are emptying your pockets as well. The red-haired orc, the lion like the Bosky, and the fury-crazed Kanku escort you down the deck. As you walk across the deck, all of you are able to take in the view of the upper deck. Down deck, all of you are able to take in the view of the upper deck as it's faced into a dazzling panorama of wood and rigging. The ship, a behemoth of a vessel, dwarfs even the largest galleons. I want everyone to make a history check.
A history check.
Yes.
I'm guessing I don't need to.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Ooh. Yeah.
Rog was the highest with an 11.
12. Yes.
8.
5.
With whereas 10 or above, you realize that this is not a normal standard battleship. This feels like it's not from this area, like it's not really Imperial-ish made. And it's clear that this ship has been upgraded and altered from its previous state. As you look around, you spot four towering masts that rise from the deck, their sails billowing in the wind like wings of a giant bird. 2 masts stand in parallel at the rear, their tops crowned with lookout posts, offering a panoramic view of the horizon. A single colossal mast, its base thicker than a man's torso, dominates the center of the deck, its height reaching towards the heavens. A smaller, yet still imposing mast sits at the front, its sails a stark contrast to the massive ones behind. The ship's flags are bold statements of its owner's power, flutter proudly in the wind. Bright red, they are emblazoned with a white skull, not of a human, but of an elephant, its tusks curving menacingly. The skull, seemingly infused with a strange energy, pulses faintly with an unnatural light, a chilling reminder of the ship's deadly purpose. 6 enormous cannons, their barrels gleaming with metallic sheen, are mounted on the deck, their muzzles pointing outwards, ready to unleash their destructive fury. Each cannon is adorned with intricate carvings and symbols hinting at a magical enchantment, their power amplified beyond the ordinary. The air hums with subtle energy, a testament to the ship's arcane nature. The upper deck is a sprawling expanse of wood and rope, teems with activity. Pirates, their faces hardened by sun and salt, move with practiced efficiency, their voices blending into a cacophony of the ship. The smell of salt, sweat, and gunpowder hangs heavy in the air, a potent reminder of the ship's dangerous purpose. As you descend, the view of the upper deck becomes a memory, a glimpse of the pirate's world. A world of power, danger, and relentless pursuit of fortune. Let me quickly update the board for you guys.
Hello, lads.
Boosh.
Been hard keeping that quiet all week.
You have to ask Swedish twice to do that. It's already on fire. Little does he know.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like 2 health.
I forgot to turn my maps into a PNG. I'm quickly gonna do that now.
Ah, bad DM, bad DM, bad DM.
So they are bringing us down below.
Yes.
Yeah. Whilst we're on our way, Emmerich will just raise his hand to his mouth and cast a message to, I think, Nim, and ask, once we get near the jail, can you cause a distraction?
You can answer back him with message.
I'm answering back. Yeah.
What is it? Is it like a like
No, but
method?
It's like a message you can say.
whisper a message that only you and the target can hear,
Nice.
and they can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
So he's got his AirPods in. Yeah,
Pretty
like-
Basically.
And it's like a cantrip, but you can use it like within 60 feet.
Yeah.
But you need to point like a general direction.
Yeah, so that's why he brings his hand up to his mouth and just quietly does. Love the music.
Mm-hmm.
So we had dropped our weapons, right?
Yes. We were
Well,
disarmed.
But the funny thing
How
is that
badly were we disarmed? Because is our armor also taken off and shit, or?
All your weapons and inventory are empty.
oh,
You said check your pockets. Last time I remember, I had my coins, and you know what?
my secret dagger.
Fair. That's why we're spellcasters. We don't need our armor.
Yeah. Oh shit, Big L, this is... It's gonna take a lot to burn this one down, man.
Yeah. Let's see, are there any escape boats we can use?
I don't think you want to do that before we blow this shit up, because the cannons are gonna be...
Yeah. But like, I want more than driftwood to float.
I don't know, driftwood sounds nice by this point.
Oh wait, no, I have water walking. I can just yeet
Oh.
away. Just run over the
Yeah,
water.
only you. Just leave the ass behind.
Wait,
Can I use it on more multiple people? Is the question. One second.
Waterwalk, I think you can. It's a group spell, I think.
Oh, never mind. I skipped water walking. I think. Oops.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, fucking Captain Bamoosh doesn't think it's a good idea. sure gonna trust your opinion right now.
Captain Babouche doesn't want his ship to be burned down.
You guys will end up dying with him if you do.
Alright, so as you are led to the middle of the ship, the orc and the tabaxi grab 2 heavy chains and pull at a massive trapdoor that swings open with a groan, revealing a dimly lit space below. A wide wooden stair leads down into the hull, beckoning you into the depths of the ship. As you descend, the air goes thick with a smell of salt, mildew, and something decidedly porcine. The stair ends in a cramped, spacious room if it was not filled with crates, sacks, shiny items, and other pirately loot. The tabaxi lion leads you to the room towards the back of the ship, where a wooden cell door sits. The air is thick with the smell of hay and pig manure, as he opens the door with an old-looking rusty key. When you peer inside, you notice the floor to be covered with a thick layer of straw. "Inside, you lot!" the orc snaps. The tabaxi snaps. No? Yeah, it's the orc. That's not. "Inside, you lot!" the orc snaps as he pushes you forward, because he's a girl, you know. all of you are pushed into the brick as the door slams shut on a rusty lock, thick with grime and age, and is secured by a tabaxi to the heavy wooden door. What did you say?
Panther, you wanted to cause a distraction? No.
Too late.
Yeah.
the
Wow,
cell-
railroad.
No railroading here. Only forced. Only forced.
Captive.
Forced storytelling.
Mhm.
The cell is far from empty. A small herd of pigs, seemingly quite content in their confinement, snuffles and grunts amidst the piles of hay that nearly fills the space. The pigs, plump and well-fed, appear to be a mix of breeds, their coats ranging from muddy brown to a patchy white. They eye you with a mixture of curiosity and indifference, occasionally rooting through the hay for stray scraps. The overall impression is one of unexpected squalor and surprising comfort, a testament to the pirates' pragmatic approach to shipboard life. "Hammerer, keep an eye on our new guests," you hear the towering tabaxi say, as you watch as both of the orc and the tabaxi leaves the bowels of the ship, leaving the smaller Kanku behind. The trapdoor creaks shut behind them, plunging all of you into a near darkness, the only source of light coming from an oil lamp hanging in the loot room.
Hammer.
Alright. What do you want to do? And Black Wolf, you can roleplay as well.
Yeah.
I'm-
Hammer. Oh,
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna point to one of the pigs and say, "Emmerich, look, I found your brother."
LD.
So what can I see with dark vision? What can I pick out in the cell if I look around?
Well, you notice the couple of pigs. Let me quickly give you guys a visual. You also notice that this being a pirate ship, it's the walls aren't like completely sturdy shut. You notice big gaps between the planks, but the gaps are filled up with a thick layer of tar. And yeah, that's all you see. The door itself, the cell door, is a wooden door with a small window with iron bars. Yeah, it's in the back.
And there's like no one else in here with us or anything. It is just us.
No, only the pigs and the Kanku Hammerer is standing outside of the cell. We actually get the
Go pistol win.
Oh, it's tiny.
No, I'm gonna have to upscale that. There you go.
I'm gonna walk my way over to Emmerich, and I'm just gonna like whisper to him. I'll say like, I'll distract the guard. You look around in the hay for maybe something that we can use, the piles of hay, because I think Emmerich's the only one with dark vision, right? So he's the only one who can
I
actually
also have
see.
dark vision.
I
Oh,
have
okay,
dark
yeah.
vision, so yeah, we can.
But maybe like maybe pass it along to Nim.
Eh.
I think Nim is a good distraction.
Kicking the door. Oh, yeah.
Above.
If we don't care about making our presence known, I can get the door open. But I
Maybe
don't
let's wait
know
for a
about
more convenient situation. Right now, he has weapons, we don't. Maybe there's something in this room that we can use.
we could maybe, if I can get to the lock and cast a spell, I can unlock it, but it will make a great sound. If we can get someone to take the blame for it, we might be able to
Wish.
leave it unlocked.
Yeah, but we don't want anyone else to come. Right now, there's just one of them. I think we
Yeah.
try and get him into this cell, or we try and find something we can use in this cell to get him, whilst I'll distract him.
Emmerich will forward this via message to keep it quiet to both Nim and Frog.
Then I guess I'll go over to the door with Nim. I'll like kind of put my arm round Nim, so that like we're kind of blocking the door, so they can't really see what's going on. Going on behind, and I'll speak out to the guard. I'll be like, "Oh, my good man. So what's this all about then?"
It's none of your deed. It's none of your business. Shut up and stay where you are.
Well, my friend, I think this has all just been a big misunderstanding. We know the captain.
Make a deception
do?
check.
You got this.
Would Black Wolf need to make an insight?
Then. Black Wolf make an insight.
Deception.
And yeah,
Where's my deception? 13, I think.
Okay, and my insight
Oh.
is. Insight. 2, 10.
10. Okay.
10.
So
10?
Flavia beats.
Oh, 10 total.
Yeah, Flavia beats your insight. Okay.
Yep.
So you're confident that Flavia is telling the truth.
Well, why are you here? What are you doing here? Why are you in the brig?
Well, it's just we haven't seen our good friend in quite a while, and well, I guess you know what the captain's like.
I know what the captain is like.
Well, you serve on his crew, do you not?
I do.
And how long have you served
Probably.
on this crew?
I've served a bit.
Then you must know the captain's ways, surely.
Of course I do. Wow.
Well, I mean, like, and of course, as you know, the captain, you wouldn't want his friends to be in this prison cell. I think if I could just go and explain to him, you know, what the problem is, I think everything will be fine and we can work it out. And I guess as well, whilst they're searching, is there anything that they find whilst we're yapping?
Make a investigation check. The ones who are searching.
A 13.
Can I also do investigation because I'm helping, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's not gonna be an higher.
Okay. You
Is that
guys,
Swedish?
you guys find a skull of a chicken.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, great art.
Well, however that looks like. I don't know how chicken skulls look like, but yeah.
You guys can probably hear Bamouge walking around though, just big heavy thuds above you. He's on the deck.
Yeah, I guess they don't find anything, so maybe we regroup in the corner again and discuss the next plan of action. So what's the plan then?
Barbara ship.
If
Wanna
we
see,
wait
right?
until night and Grog casts silence, I can open the door without them noticing. We can take them out one by one.
I think that sounds like a good plan. Do you guys still have that chicken skull?
I threw it back. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's our plan then. We'll I guess just have a short
Short rest or
rest
something?
question mark?
Yeah.
Can't try.
Wait until night time. Can
Yeah, wait
Flavia
until nightfall.
whilst we're waiting on I mean how will we know that it's pitch black in here?
Well,
How do we know when it's nightfall? But you said there was a window in the cell, right? Or not?
And the door
Oh,
where Hammer
In
is
the
standing.
door. Can we see can we see light coming through it at all, or is it just completely
Yeah,
black?
the one light over here, the oil lamp.
Oh, okay.
can any one of us remember kind of where the sun was when we were on top of the ship?
Make a survival check.
I should
Yeah, we're
not
gonna
do
make
that.
survival checks now since my fucking Hermit is gone. Crazy. Oh no, that's nature.
Shit.
Fuck is
Yeah.
that?
Oh, amazing.
That's
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, but you guys
Do we-
maybe.
it's not much better,
Nope.
fam.
Oh no.
Come on, Panther.
Okay.
Hey!
16.
Let's go.
Okay. You're all pretty certain that the sun was shining. Panther, however, knows that it was near sundown. The sun was almost going down. I don't know if Panther is gonna tell that to you guys or just keep it for himself, but you know.
It's nearly sundown.
Good to know. I just remember it being in the sun, being in the sky.
Okay, I guess then we're gonna wait like a little bit of time, I
Yeah.
guess. And then can I go over to where they found the chicken skull, throw it back down? Can I like
Sure.
pick it up, and whilst we're waiting, can I just like start filing it against the wall or something? You know, try and like make
Yeah.
make the bone sharp, like trying to make it into like a lockpick or something.
Make another survival check to see if you're able to do that.
Yeah,
No.
very well.
Mhm.
That's a 4. That's 5. Sorry, 5.
As you sharpen the skull against the wood, you're pretty confident of yourself that it's sharp. If it is sharp in reality or not, who knows?
Cool. Yeah. Then as I've done that, I'm just gonna like slip it into my like in my sleeve, I guess. And yeah, I guess we'll just wait unless anybody else wants to do anything.
No. You're set.
Short rest
Hey.
if possible.
Alright, so
Oi,
That's-
don't spy on us.
as time seems to stretch on, the only sound of rhythmic creaking of the ship and occasional muffled groan. You I butchered that sentence. I just go past it. Then a figure appeared in the bar door window. His presence filling the small space with a surprising sense of authority. Let me quickly get the guy.
Get the guy.
It's totally that small, trust.
Honestly, Captain Bamouche is looking pretty nice.
What?
Uh-huh.
That's Grog's brother.
It's him in another life.
It's another orc, clad in scarlet naval dress. Its fabric rich and intricate. He stands tall and proud, his brown hair neatly combed, his beard trimmed to a sharp point. Two small tusks protruded from his lower lip, adding a touch of menace to the otherwise refined appearance. He scoffs to himself with an air of professional detachment, his gaze steady and unblinking as he surveys the room. "Greetings," he says, his voice surprisingly smooth and calm. "I am Rond, the ship's surgeon. Captain Bamouche has instructed me to attend to your injuries." He paused, his eyes lingering on each of you, taking in your wounds and expressions. "I understand that you are not in the best of spirits at the moment, but I assure you, I am here to alleviate your suffering. Consider it a gesture of goodwill, a small token of respect from Captain Bamouche." He turns to the Kanku guarding the brig, his expression softened slightly. "Hammer," he says, "the captain has entrusted me to their well-being. If it's well-being of his goods, I trust that you will allow me to do my duty without interruption."
Hello. Yes.
Thank you. Rond steps into the cell, his gaze returning to all of you. "Now," he says, his voice regaining a professional tone, "let us begin." Stuff fades to black, and you guys got a short rest.
Nice.
What does that mean for HP?
You
It
can
is
roll
a
as
die.
many hit dice as you need. Get
Mhm.
max out, basically.
And what's a hit dice again?
Basically, what you roll to get your HP.
So it's a 1d6 for you and then plus your constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just roll
You get
2 of
one for
them.
each level you are usually. I think.
Yeah. And when do they reset? Just after a long rest or not at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So I should have 6 then still. No,
I'm
5.
gonna-
I haven't used one.
Use 3.
Yeah, I'm going to use 3. What else do you use them for?
Use what for?
The hit dice, or is it literally just
Think
in
it's
case
just,
you short rest a bunch, so you don't want to use them all?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because you can't use when you used up a hit dice, you can't use it until after a long rest. So
Okay. That's something. 8's perfect. That's max HP.
Oh.
3.
that's 8 plus Constitution. So it's plus Constitution for every hit dice, right? Or is it
Pretty
not?
sure.
I think so, yeah.
Search it out.
Oh.
After the long rest, could I come down and visit them at their cell?
Yeah, sure.
Or what time is it?
Three.
Level 1 plus.
You know that it's pretty much evening. The sun just went under.
4.
Okay. I'll come visit them then. Just because they've been visited by the surgeon, now they're all healthy now. If they're done rolling hit dice. So. Oh, there we go.
Damn, Bob, that's a lot of HP.
Mhm.
Don't know if I've done it right, but
No, you don't overheal. You can't have more than your max HP.
You're 45.
Pick up.
Oh, I misclicked, my bad. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
So, you were traveling with that weasel, Scratch. What business you have with him? He's gonna say as he comes down, looking over his overhammer. you
Not
guys.
really anything to deal with him. We're searching for a companion of ours.
Searching for a companion. And you have
Yeah.
Scratch with you. Now that's a
Yeah.
likely story. Come on now.
It's an unfortunate story. I hoped he would be dead by this point, Scratch, but I don't know.
Me too, lad. I wish he was dead. Oh. Why were you with him?
This Flavia here will explain better.
I'll just like kind of come round, glide into the front, and I'll be like, "Oh, my good man, Bamouge, Scratch to you," and just query.
Good man. I don't even know you, lass. Now, Scratch. I
She's
can.
your friend.
She's my friend. Maybe if you catch me after a couple barrels worth, gotta look at her. No friend of mine.
Flavia will just
Ah.
spit on the floor at the insinuation with her like she's obviously the bolt from the crossbow still like scarred her face, and the surgeon like sewed it up, but obviously it's still leaking. And I'll say, well, it's easy for you to say with this door in front of us.
Oh god, I picked the wrong one.
Making an intimidation check.
Intimidation against a fucking 10-foot elephant. Yeah, cool. Natural 20.
Well, that failed.
Hey, that's a solid 7, okay?
The door's there to make sure the pig shit don't get out, lass. That's where you belong. Now, settle down if you do want to hear about Scratch. And fix your tone, lass.
I just won't say anything. I'll just keep staring at him.
Emmerich will push Flavia away and then say that didn't go well.
Because I haven't got my duo of chaos with me to my left-hand side, ready to back me up.
She recently took a blow to the face, and she's been a bit
Out of it.
prickly
tell.
off that.
It looks like she's taking more than a blow to the face. Looks like a bunch of hammers. Look at that thing. Now, if you want to know, you're gonna have to do me a little favor. Next time we go into port, I'm gonna take you off the boat, and I'm gonna hand you off to someone who'll pay a pretty good price for you. They'll treat you well,
Right.
and I'll treat you well if you make it easy for me. Are we clear?
Flavia will peek her head back round again. It's not even my model, but I'm like, yeah. And she'll be like, my friend, that's my good man, that seems like an awful waste of talent such as ours. We are the night song? What the fuck was he called? Then I'm just gonna make it up on the fly. The night song killers right here. Adventurers, people who are pretty handy in a poor situation, and as a captain of a ship, I'm sure you could use 4 more able bodies.
It's a Nightblade, by the way.
You're
Nightwing, yeah.
God, his voice is hard to do. You're aboard the Ivory Leviathan, the most feared ship in the seas. I've sunk ships from Neneador to Volon. Now, why would I need a band of... Oh, God, look at you. A band of idiots like you.
Well, any ship, my good man, needs idiots. You need the people to
fool.
throw into the fray at the very first inch of combat. People who are eager to prove themselves.
Eager to prove yourself. Is that right?
Yes, my good
Alright.
man, of course it is.
Oh, you're gonna make it a great time. If you do want to. Okay, sure. He's gonna like laugh and like look away for a second. How about this? The next ship we come across, we're going to attack it. We're gonna take everything they've got, and you're gonna be up there with us, doing it. I'm gonna throw you over there, and you're going to handle it for me. And if you try anything stupid, I'll bring you back here myself and make sure you're chained up next to that pig again.
Well, that seems like a simple feat for Flavia Au Augustus and her many minions. And as she says it, she like brings her hand, like unveiling them as if I was holding a curtain, you know.
He's just gonna laugh and then walk away.
So
Is
make
he
a
drunk
performance
kind
check, Jackie.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll try and look ominous or something.
It's a 9 plus a woman's. It's a 12.
Okay.
See Grog kind of uncomfortable with doing something like evil in his mind.
You
Like
crashed.
innocence.
Weak.
No.
Yeah, I got PC'd.
I got DC'd.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Join
might
that.
crash then. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not showing in the game.
Yeah, we survived the stupid bambush.
I'm having
Yeah,
to reach
not
in the back of my
finding the
throat for that
lobby
voice.
again.
Nim thinks
Make
that
a
that
save,
elephant
Leo.
guy is talking gibberish.
Hey, I'm making things up as I go.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
amazing.
welcome to my job.
You just decided that we're gonna have a naval battle and we just yes, okay.
Yeah, sure.
That's why it's tactically gone down the game, you know.
It's
Hey, when I
crashing
was
the ship.
building this character, I saw something about proficiency in naval vehicles or something. I was like,
Naval vehicles, a car on water, yes.
Well, Queek's just doing this so he can make Sim the DM and he can play a scratch, you know.
Oh
That's what,
yeah.
that's what the real
It's
ploy
a-
is.
I slowly but surely turn Sim into the actual DM and I can play the campaign.
Yeah, I can't connect to you quick.
Yeah, I'm restarting the game.
Okay.
oh. Hopefully the character sheet's saved.
Oh yeah.
I had to redo it all while he was doing the intro.
Oh, it auto saves quite I think frequently.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Nim is so tempted to bust down that door.
Hammer is waiting for you.
Well, he is 220 pounds, so he has a lot of weight on him.
Who?
Nim. He's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
Hamrick is 145.
Jesus. Oh, he's a
Alright,
dwarf, though.
we'll
Okay.
use you as a
Yeah, half
battering.
the sun. Half the height.
Hammer O'Brien.
Oh, yeah, we apparently have a very bad connection to you, Quick.
I think it's just because Sim's loading.
Yeah, Sim is still loading.
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
you
my
know
bad.
when the hammer came to the door, I was kind of excited, expecting to say, "This is none of your it's the beakness instead of business."
I would have
You know,
Zeus
because it's-
smite you then and there if you said that.
By the way, as well, whenever I'm off on one of my tangents or rants, feel free to, if it's something that you guys don't want to do, feel free just to jump in on character and be like, actually, I will maybe, don't just go along. I'm gonna yap a lot, so some ideas will be good, some ideas not so good.
And Rick,
Well,
I mean-
oh, it's good to bring Flavia, the good talker, into this, and then just start mouthing off.
Not being rude. Flavia's prideful, right? So there's a line.
So, to be honest, Nimda doesn't know well how to speak the language, so
All right.
Yeah, brilliant.
I think we're all in.
Yeah, so you just
Rob
said
would
that
just
stuff.
be conflicted with like certain decisions between like loyalty to his party and doing like unlawful stuff. So he
Oh
would just-
yeah, I guess.
at
being
the
pirate.
point itself, he would just like not do it, just not participate. But now that since we're trying to get free, like a bruise is fine if it stays a bruise.
So what does my 13 in performance do, Queek? Crashed.
Yeah, third
makes
It makes you
performance.
captain of the ship.
Yeah. you become king of Neneador. Congratulations.
Nice, bosh, cool. My first law is to hunt down every pirate.
Yeah, so basically with your performance of 13, you managed to do what you wanted to do. Like how you wanted
Cool.
to portray yourself. If it was lower, it would have looked like super goofy and everyone would just laugh at you.
Cool. As
That
I
one was
do my arm, I then I guess look back and say, well, now that we are part of the ship, part of the crew, I feel like this is not exactly the nicest quarters.
Part of the crew. Oh, you're a funny one. Maybe I'll keep you around just for that. But you have to prove yourself. You're gonna stay in there for a good bit. Maybe till morning. It's about time. Anyway, for me to head off anyway.
The plucked one is friend?
Hold on, can you repeat that?
The plucked one is friend?
Yeah, I still didn't get that. My mic is so bad right now.
The plucked one is friend?
The plot point is, friend.
Bamuja's hearing isn't very good.
No problem.
But it's in the lore that he just ignores Hammer. I don't know.
Powder monkey, he's fine. Hammer, you can do what you want to him. I'll be back come sunrise. And if you want to take a break, get gods, who would be a good one to bring over here? Get get Nalos to come watch him if you need to.
get knowledge.
Aye. And then
I
the moose is gonna start walking away. Hammer would know that's off towards his quarters.
well, since he told me to do whatever I want, I'll just open the door. Flavia convinced me that she's a friend.
Okay. Before, yes, as he goes off and as the night dwindles on, I'll be like, "Oh, my glorious friend, the Hammerer. Is it a family name, Hammerer?"
Family?
Yeah, of course. People you care about, family.
Yes, family.
Hammer is 6 int.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah. I'm like, well, Hammer, did you mishear Bamouge earlier? He said to open the door.
Make a
And
deception.
we're part of
check.
the crew now. We're part of the crew.
He did?
He
You
said
would have
you
heard
should do
the
what
moose
you
say
want,
you're not
don't
part of the
you?
crew.
Make an insight check,
like-
Hammer.
I guess like a 19. Right, what was it in perception?
Oh
That's
god.
perception.
Oh,
Okay, fully believe, please, Fabio.
So it just opens the door, so we're free.
Damn. If I had physical paper, I would be ripping like 3 pages.
Yep.
I open the door and give him a tour of the ship. Tell them everything.
Okay.
And then can I ask the other Hammerer, like as he's letting us out? I'm like, so how is your Captain Bamouge? Are you happy under his management?
Management?
Yeah, are you happy following him around?
No.
Why not? What grievances do you have?
He doesn't have feathers.
Oh no! Oh well, of course. I mean, yeah, feathers are wonderful, beautiful, even.
Yes.
a true captain should have a lot of feathers, don't you think, Hammer?
Yes. Yes. Feathers are better.
Indeed.
Well, I have a very, very nice feather in my backpack, actually, but we don't know where they are or where our stuff got taken. If you could show us to it, I'm more than happy to give you the exquisite feather that I have in my backpack.
Why don't you have feathers?
Oh, they were taken from me as a baby. And yeah, I've been featherless ever since, unfortunately. I've always missed my feathers. But sometimes, dark at night, when I'm laying in bed or meditating in bed, because I'm an elf and I don't sleep, I imagine having a glorious set of wonderful feathers, my feathers back.
I like the lady. I like lady.
Well, Hammerer, would you follow me to help me get my feathers back?
Yes, I will. No one should live without their feathers. We should get your feathers.
And can I ask the Hammerer to kneel and say, well, if you swear you'll swear your loyalty to me, and I shall reward you. You shall, and for when I get my feathers back, I will reward you graciously. And we will spread feathers to the we will punish people without feathers.
You should probably do a persuasion check.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably at disadvantage, bro.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, don't worry. That's a 15.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Against an insight, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
Damn, not 20.
Not 20. Oh,
That's
no.
not happening.
No time.
Neil? What's Neil?
Oh, it's the man who stole my feathers. He was a horrible, horrible creature. But anyway, again, like Flavio realizing that that's, I guess, not going to happen. About our stuff and your reward, of course.
Of course. You are a friend.
Of course.
You are a plucked friend.
Unfortunately, my man, unfortunately. But with your help, I can get my feathers back.
Well, we should get your stuff first. Where is your equipment?
Do you not know, my good man? I thought this ship, you knew the ship.
Do I know what?
Where our equipment is?
Oh, the downside of trusting the.
Well, it's in the storage. Why are you asking?
I really want to follow him to the storage, but I know what's going to happen. We're going to go down this hallway and we're going to open this door and be like, oh, here's the storage. I guess Flavia would be like, yes, of course, the storage. I'll lead the way. And then she'll start making her way through. So are these like doors and stuff here, or are we just down like at the bottom of the deck?
These doors are here. All these rooms are here, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess as we're going, I'll like try and open. Obviously, I'll look back as well and see, make sure that everybody wants to come
Yeah.
Sounds
down
good.
their way. Yeah, cool. And then as we're going, I'll be like, I guess I'll try and open some of these doors stealthily. We like it.
As soon as Emmerich walks out of the cell, he's gonna subtle cast invisibility. He thinks this is
Saving
gonna
his
go
innocence.
one way.
So you tried to open the door, Flavia?
Yeah. I'll try and open this door, but like quietly.
As you take the door handle, you realize that the door is unlocked. And you're able to open it.
Is unlocked, you say?
Yes, unlocked, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll attempt to like slowly, very stealthily open the door to kind of see what's inside.
Make a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
25.
Jesus.
Phrasing.
As
Bro.
you slowly open the door, you see a small kobold sitting in front of a big cooking pot as he's chopping up, I was gonna say grapes, but I don't think he chopped that up. As he's chopping up vegetables and put them in the pot and he's stirring it. It seems he hasn't noticed you yet.
I guess I'll look back and I'll whisper, what do you, like, I'll explain what's in there and be like, are we going in or should we leave?
I'll yell, what?
Alright. As you yell, the kobold turns around and he yells back, Hammer, is that you?
Yes.
Did you ask me something?
No.
No?
But I'll just close the door. As he says no, I'll just slowly close the door.
Alright, the door slowly closes. He turns around.
And I'll be like, and then I'll just turn around and I'll try and open this door.
Well, as you try the handle of that door, the door seems to be locked.
I guess I'll go to the hammer and be like, what's behind this door?
I don't know. I have the keys.
Yeah, I think our stuff might be behind this door.
You want me to unlock it?
Yes, please, my good man.
Okay. Do I have the keys or am I just making it up?
You don't have the keys, but you can smash the door open, I guess.
Oh,
Okay. So, let's try check, right?
Yeah.
Uh, 16. Or 3, I guess. Plus 3. 19.
What?
Wait, oh, 9. It's 12. It's 12. I thought it was 16.
As you swing down your great hammer, you smash it against the door as the door creaks in two almost, and it slowly opens by itself.
That is the loud
Bamush, I
noise
want you
it
to
makes.
make a perception check, Bamush.
Yeah. Sound.
30.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Perception plus 3, 11. Yeah, 11.
With an 11, you hear a small bonk in the distance, but since it's a ship and you have a lot of crew, you don't really suspect anything.
I was just
I don't.
sit back down at my desk and keep doing whatever I was doing.
I like buckle back and I'm like, Jesus, tell us when you're gonna do something like that.
Tell you what.
Next time you're gonna make that much noise. We wouldn't want to wake Bamuj from his slumber, his beauty sleep. It looks like he needs it. And I'll go like, I'll laugh to myself.
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll, I guess, peek to see what's in here. I mean, I guess there's not really point being a stealthy. I'm just gonna barge in through the door.
As you enter, you see two empty, not beds, but the things that have strings, a cloth where you sleep in. I don't know what to call it.
hammocks.
Hammocks, yeah.
MX.
Two empty hammocks. You see a table with some plates and leftover food and a chest.
Can I go over to the chest?
All right.
Sorry,
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do with the
senses.
chest?
Grog said it first, so go for it.
No, you have the thieves' tools. You can open it.
I have the chicken bone. I don't have thief tools, right? We have everything we got but taken from us. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try and open the chest. Is it locked?
It is locked. Yes.
Cool. I will. Sorry, did you? I guess
Don't
I'll
cast guidance if you're gonna try to open it because
I'll try and use the
curious.
wait. First things first. Can I look around? Like, is there anything that I would note as like a rogue that would help me unlock this? Like any knives or forks or anything I could use as a lockpick?
Make an investigation check.
Uh, 14 plus investigation. So it's a 13.
With a 13, you see a spoon, two forks, and you also see a wooden plank just leaning against the wall.
I guess I will. Would I know that like any of these would be useful for like trying to pick a lock at all?
You've picked locks with lots of different stuff. You're pretty confident that you'll be able to pick a lock with a fork.
Cool. I'm just gonna like ask Grog then. I'll be like, Grog, can you throw me that fork, please?
Oh, Brooke throws it straight at his face.
Can I attempt to catch it or try and dodge out the way? Yeah, I'll try and like dodge out the way, or just like move my head.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
He's trying to block it.
12.
You have a -1 on athletics.
Yeah. How it be?
Yeah, you manage to just step back as the fork grazes the same spot that the arrow grazed you in the battle before.
Oh, sorry.
Don't take any damage at all, and just artificial.
Yeah, no damage.
I'll mutter. I'll grab the knife as it goes past, and I'll mutter something in Drowisk. Like, and you can quite easily tell that it's like vile. What I said, you know, it's not a nice thing. And then I'll get to. Then I'll get to trying to pick, like, I'll like bend the fork so I can like kind of use it to knock up the pins, you know, and then I'll start trying to fiddle around.
Mm-hmm. Make a dexterity check with proficiency bonus.
Cool. Can I get guidance as well?
Yes, a
Yep.
want to cast guidance on, and then you get a d4.
Cool. And then we're just doing a straight dex.
Yep.
So 17 plus like a saving throw, or just my dex modifier?
Dex modifier.
So +4, so 21.
Yeah, with a 21, you stab the fork in the lock, and with quite intricately movements with your fingers and hands, you manage to find the correct spot, and when the satisfying click, the slot opens.
Just like butter. I'll open the chest and search it.
And in the chest, you will find 12 gold pieces.
Ka-ching.
Rich.
And a butter knife.
Nice.
Make an what kind of check? An investigation check to see if we find anything more.
6.
You don't really find anything more. The rest are like just some clothes, maybe like a piece of old bread and all that stuff.
Okay.
Did you find anything interesting?
Yes, this mighty butter knife, and I'll hold it up like I've, just found like a legendary
Holy
weapon or
Lord.
something.
Oh, that's beauty.
Cool. And there's nothing else that we notice in this room of like immense value, or anything that would like stand out.
Not really. It seems like an ordinary sleeping room.
Cool.
Bedroom.
Okay.
Restaurant.
I'll just go to the back of the line, and whoever's up front can carry on. Emmerich?
Emmerich is just invisible, looking around,
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
trying to scout, see what he can see in the middle here and all that. See if it's like a bunch of gunpowder in these barrels. That would be lovely.
Or fire rage.
Make an investigation check.
Fails to checking and just ignite the barrel.
Hey. 19.
Yeah.
With a 19, you open one of the barrels, and it's like you thought. It's filled to the brim almost with gunpowder.
Ooh. Yeah. He will make a mental note on that. I don't know.
Did anyone in the crew come look around downstairs at all? Or are they
I don't
gonna
know,
trust
maybe.
Hammer to handle it?
I mean, they haven't in the last couple of hours, right? So why would they suddenly do now, right? Right?
Yeah, you said to get someone when he was tired, you know? So,
boy.
Mhm.
cool.
Right, you right.
Whoever's in front, lead the way. If I don't know if you want to check the other room Swedish whilst you're invisible, or
Yes, Emmerich will just look around and stuff and sneakily see where he can get to.
Brook whispers, Emmerich, could you scout the upper floors before we go up?
Yeah, he could. Where is the stairs even?
It's actually ladders, I'm not sure.
There are no stairs. The stairs are here.
Nah.
It's not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't really put it on the map.
Yeah.
It's like basically the stairs are here, and then you can walk under the stairs to this area.
Yeah. Yeah, if he can, Emmerich would quietly try to move up to the first deck.
Make a dexterity check, see if you are able to climb the stairs without just falling down.
Imagine that's
That
so
one.
failing.
Please, that one.
I get lost in the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a 7.
He's
For
too
the
short for the
7.
stairs.
The 7, you start climbing the stairs one by one. After the third stair, you set down your foot and a loud creak sounds out as the third stair just shudders and you fall to the floor. Bamush, you definitely heard that.
Okay, well, hearing the stairs shatter and someone fall through, you'd probably. Who's out there? And he'll get up and walk outside the door. Look outside first, see what happened. Well, he doesn't really. What does he see?
He sees a broken stairs. The guy is invisible.
Emmerich invisible. Yeah.
And this
Should
is
we hide in here?
this pile of loot is quite high, so you can't really look over it. You can only look past it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my trunk to kind of sniff around for anything that's abnormal, like if someone was hiding around. Bamuj is not. This one isn't too stupid.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Wait, what?
please on
Advantage.
that one.
The question is,
Just
how
the
much
virus
did
tested from biotech.
Emmerich... How much manures on Emmerich?
Yeah.
That would be a 14. You don't add proficiency bonus to that, do you?
It's smell based. Did you add that?
It's smell, so I did advantage, and then it's perception, so I added that. So I had proficiency. I can't remember. I don't think you add that to checks.
You definitely recognize the smell of manure in the loot room, the one that you're used to have in the brick and not in this room. So you definitely know something is up.
Okay. Well, I'll kind of walk a little bit further.
As you do, out of this room, the Sergeant Rand comes out as well. Oh, Captain, that was you, the noise?
No, lad. I don't know where it came from. And then, Hammer! He's gonna call out and kind of slowly walk forward.
Can I whisper in Hammer's ear before he kind of goes running off to him and be like, don't tell him we're here, okay? And I'll give you this shiny knife.
Shiny. I will agree. Shiny. I like shiny.
So we're
It's not
tell him we're
quiet,
still in the
crawl
prison.
away.
He goes, "You're the one who made the noise. Apologize."
Oh, okay. I run up to him and say, "Why did you make the noise?"
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
How would that? I'm not sure how that would even confuse him.
Oh shit. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 and oh my, I was so close to getting a 17. That would have been unreal.
Oh, dear.
Do I need to do an insight?
Well, I mean, you can roll an insight, but I don't think unless you roll a nat one, you should be good.
Don't roll on that one.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely don't.
Oh.
What do you mean? I broke the stick. Hammer, what are you talking about, lad? And then he's gonna step forward, kind of stand taller, look down at him. What's going on?
Well,
Did you break
you're
the
a big
stairs?
one. Well, you're a big one, and the ship is old, so you broke the stairs.
I broke the stairs.
Nope.
And he's gonna kind of, he's gonna reach around to his side and grab his scimitar and just grab onto the handle of it. Do you really think I broke the stairs of my own ship? It's meant
Oh, you're
for
fat
me.
Damn.
Well, you're fat enough to do it.
I'm
Roll it.
fat enough to do it. Are you trying to get killed, lad?
No,
No? You're not?
no.
Well, you really should have picked better words. And he's gonna raise his trunk up into the air and kind of trumpet out like a noise of what the rest of the crew would kind of be an alert noise. We've got someone here who needs their manners fixed. He's gonna yell that out to the crew. And he's gonna
Why do you need
jog.
your manners fixed?
Okay.
This is how I imagine the Castorot general conversation went.
Yep.
So-
Very different reasons, but the same kind of person.
So as you do, Nalos comes running in from above the stairs.
The broken
And-
stair.
Yeah.
It trips.
That doesn't trip.
And Cloud comes also running, but he's not that small. He is the line to boss guy. Also comes running down. What's going on, Captain?
Hammerer seems to have broken the steps and is now talking back to his captain. I need you to handle him for me. Figure out what in the name of the sea gods he is wrong with this man. And then tell me if I should kill him.
Alright, Captain.
He's still
Give your hammer. Hammer. I won't ask twice.
Wait, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
No, he's asking for your weapon.
He's asking an idiot for his weapon.
Yes.
Would Hammer give his hammer away?
Hammer is hammerless.
I'm gonna kind of walk, like try to squeeze behind Hammer, just to get behind him, make him a little extra scared. But Do I even like notice anything wrong with him? Like physically? Or looking around, is there anything weird?
You mean you mean something the hammer looks weird or?
Like is there there wouldn't be anything physically wrong with it. But like from this angle, while I'm like walking over there, did I see anything like passive perception? I'm not like looking for anyone over here. Did I like see anyone while I was walking around?
Make a perception check.
I'm not looking for anything. I was just gonna see if I passively caught it, but because I'm not like I don't know. As far as I know, there's still on the brig.
No, you don't really see anyone from this angle.
Okay. I'll kind of just. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grab Hammer, with my trunk. Just kind of hold him still. If I
Alright.
can.
Do you allow that to happen,
Let's try.
Hammer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you're being held by Bamush, as cloud rumbling wherever it takes away your hammer, and you follow me as he escorts you above deck away.
I like all of them. Now that no one's, I'll look over at Nalos. Now that no one's watching the prisoners, we'll need someone to do that. I'll say,
Can I,
watch them.
whilst this is going on, can I like tag, like just basically tag on him and Grog and kind of tell him to like edge back into the cell?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Yep,
Try
I'll
not
check
to
up
let
on the
Everybody-
on the prisoners.
Everybody act casual. And I'll like wedge the door shut as well, so like it's
Where-
open or
where's the
anything.
tiny
Just
man?
be closed.
Grog's leaning against the bars of the door, so like he fills up like 90% most of like the open space.
Nim will help too.
Hey, what was the ruckus out there?
Hey, you guys are supposed to be asleep. Go back to sleep. Nothing to worry about.
I couldn't sleep. There was a fucking big bang over there.
Well, deal with it. This
Yeah.
is a ship. Go sleep.
Got Grog dropping the F-bombs first time. I'm taken back a bit.
Yeah.
Improvisation.
Flavia didn't realize Grog got down like that.
Gok, make a perception check.
Perception check. Okay.
Okay. With
There's
the
line.
with the net one,
Oh, okay. Off to
you
bed.
do not notice as one of the smaller pigs brushes past you, and brushes against the door as the door slowly opens. Hey!
Kind of noise.
Flavia
Hey,
will get up
Captain!
and be like, it's
The door
about
is
time.
As a
the
reaction,
door is not closed.
Okay.
Stand
well,
back, you guys, as he readies his trident and waits for the captain.
All right.
And the
Well,
Viceroy
hearing
hides
that,
in the corner.
he'd run over, trumpeting as he runs. We've got a problem. He'll be yelling that as he runs down this way, trying to alert the crew as well.
Alright,
Okay.
Ron follows
okay,
you.
wait.
Can I, I'll just go over and I'll lay down next to one of the pigs. Like, I imagine the pigs are also sleeping and stuff, right?
Yeah, some of them are sleeping.
Yeah. So I'll just, like, lie down, like, in front of one so it's hard to, like, see the pig. And I'll just, like, put my arm, like, on it as well. But, like, I'm obscuring the pig.
Body below.
Okay.
Hmm.
Bamuja will walk up. What in the God's name is going on, boss?
The lock was not strong enough to keep us in. build a better shack next time. And Grog goes and lies down.
Well, hearing this, Bamouge will look over at Nalos for a second, just kind of like stare at him, and then groan and walk over to the door and look, like, inspect it a bit to see what they meant by it was too weak to hold him.
Yeah, make an investigation check on the lock.
Oh,
Yeah, no. You said investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4.
With a 4, when you check the lock, you notice that it's... I mean, it's open, but you don't know how it's open, but you do know that this lock is very old and rusty, so you suppose it just broke. Broke under pressure and oldness, I guess.
could Emmerich still be doing stuff whilst we're
Yeah.
chatting?
Me, you can.
I don't know if Emmerich wants
Blow up
to
the
do
ship.
anything. I mean, there shouldn't be anyone anywhere else. Yeah, so
We might go and check something over here. What was this room, or was this going upstairs?
that was Bamouge's office. I think the left by the looks of it was probably the surgeon.
So this was Bamouche's office.
Yeah.
Right, Pete?
No, kind of, but yeah, you know. It's obviously upstairs,
it was
but he
here
was
he went.
sitting here, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he will just go in here and look around. If the door is open.
Yeah, the door is open. As you look around, you will spot...
Oh, that's a mess hall. I wasn't even
Just to say I gotta go. So
Oh yeah,
Okay.
thank you for joining us.
it was very fun. But
Yeah.
if someone wants, they can take over my character, or he can just pretend to be like sleeping, or I don't know, whatever you want.
looking. Okay, Grog went to sleep.
There you go.
Yes, very sleepy all of a sudden. As long as no one starts using him to like do mass murder, that's like a no go.
No, it's fine. Just before you go to sleep, you cast Aid, Healing Word, Bless,
Yes.
and Fall
Yes,
on Me.
exactly. With all like a minute working time. I mean, I can dispel magic. Could have done it on a cannon. Just let it not work anymore. But no, yes, have fun. I'll see what you guys do in the video.
See you later. Have
Yeah,
a good
go on.
day.
Yeah.
If we survive this.
So, as you look around Emmerich, you'll notice that this is a mess hall. There are a few pirates here. Most of them looking like normal, your standard cut pirates. And then one orc, the same orc that escorted you to the brig earlier today.
So basically, we're going to fight.
Yeah, I don't know what to do in here. If there's many pirates, he's gonna slowly back out.
Make a stealth check.
Oh shit.
Isn't he invisible?
Hey.
He can still step on a creaky
Let's go.
floorboard.
With
Yeah.
advantage.
it's a
He's
creepy
invisible, surely.
Oh, just a stealth check.
They're probably, after Bamouge yelling that something's going on, they're probably on alert too.
7.
They're listening.
With a 7, you, like I said, step on the creaky floorboard and it kicks. As the orc, the rest of the parts are still eating, looks at the door, doesn't see anything, but he's now staring at you.
Yeah. Following the wall, he's gonna step back more. Do you need another one?
Yes.
Oh shit.
1.
5.
And again, as you leave the creaky floorboard, the floor creaks again because it releases from pressure. As Grisa, who's out there? As she steps to the door, stands right in front of you, looking down the hallway.
Oh, which way is the best to go?
Should have stayed in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, he will back up again.
Make another stealth check.
Fuck.
With
Damn it.
disadvantage because he's actually straight up looking very hard.
Another 5.
Alright, stop messing with me as she throws a punch into the air, and I'm gonna roll a 2-hit die with disadvantage to see if she hits you or not.
Should all hit.
With a 3, she's gonna miss.
Yeah.
As she swings in the air, it hits nothing.
I'm
Just
just
aiming too high, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually heads towards, so punches towards you, but it's like head level, so it doesn't hit you. Huh. Must be some old floorboards. Must be the wind.
Oh yes.
And she goes back to eat.
Emric is heart rate of 150. Yeah. And, I don't know what to do. Go up or hide in a corner.
What am I or Hammer? What is Hammer doing right now?
You're being questioned by Cloud. What's going on?
No. Yeah, this is what we did.
What do you mean? Hammer is sworn. He's a sworn brother of the Flavia and the minions, or whatever I called it. He wouldn't break on us,
Night
don't
Song, I
worry.
think. Night Song Killers, you named us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emric's gonna try the stairs again.
The broken one.
Make a dexterity check.
He's gonna break the boat at this time.
140 pounds and he managed
Yes.
to break the steps.
19.
Not enough.
Yeah, the DC was 25.
Oh.
Yes, you managed to walk up the stairs, and now you're at the trapdoor.
The chapter is not open.
No, it's closed. Why would it be open?
I don't know what they will think if a trapdoor just magically opens it. How big is the stairs?
What do you mean? It's pretty wide. It's the same width of the hallway.
Yeah, can he just push it open? Trying to.
Can try, may make a strength check.
That's 14 plus to visit strength. Yeah, 16.
As you push up against the trapdoor, you immediately realize that the door is super heavy. It's like a solid wood and iron trapdoor. As you start pushing it, you feel it move a little bit, and then it stops moving. As you remember that when you were let down, the trapdoor was opened by two very burly characters with heavy chains, so you're pretty certain you won't be able to open this on your own.
Ah. Oof.
You can just wait for someone else to go up and sneak up with them. You're good at stealth.
Oh yes, sure. Yeah. I'm afraid if I go down again, I'm gonna magically die. Are they doing anything?
Yeah, we can flash back to us. Well, yeah, what does Bamuj want to do with the door being open? I guess.
That's a good question. Nalos, you're gonna be watching them now, and I'm gonna go handle whatever is going on with Hammer. I'll be back in a mo. And he's gonna start walking off. But first, as he's turning around, he'll kind of look at Ront. You stay here too. Make sure there's nothing going on. And then he'll go off towards wherever they took Hammer, because now he thinks he's got a mutiny on his hands.
Hammer is upstairs.
Oh, well, up the stairs.
Just walk right by, man. Emric is trying to stick so close to the wall that he
Make a dex check to just walk up the stairs.
Oh god.
break
Hey.
the stairs. Yes.
He knows how to go up his own stairs. He has his own ship.
Yeah.
Oh god. Dex check. Plus 2. So that's 16.
Yeah, you managed to walk up the stairs pretty confidently.
I should be able to open the door for the trap door pretty easily.
Yeah, should be.
Okay, well I count as large when I'm pushing stuff.
He
Yeah.
just says, "Can someone help me?" And then Swedish just comes and helps him.
Yeah,
you know,
sure,
Don't
you
worry,
could-
I got you, boss.
Can't he just knock and say, "Let me up"?
Really good.
He'll push through. He'll push through.
If you fail this.
Counts as large. Is it athletics or strength?
Strength.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's weaker than Emric.
Well, hey, but he counts as large. DC should be lower.
As you push up on the trapdoor, you manage to move it a little bit. You have like a little, call it like a little opening, but then you start to seem to struggle to push up the rest of it.
Alright. Well, open the bloody door! He's gonna yell that through the little crack to people up top.
Oh, sure, Captain. As you hear that, after a few seconds, you hear the rattling of heavy chains moving, and the trapdoor is opening slowly.
He's gonna start walking up as they're opening it.
Alright.
Emric's gonna follow.
Well, yeah, it's fully open now, so.
Alright, well, I'll look around to see where they may have taken Hammer. Or
Seems that they took him to pretty much the middle of the ship, near the main mast.
I'll walk right over there and kind of just watch the questioning for a little bit from Cloud.
Alright. Do you follow Emmerich?
Yeah.
Make a dex check.
Mother. Hey, 18.
Alright, you managed to walk up the stairs. Make a stealth check too.
Oh,
You're right behind Bamu.
7.
With a 7, Bamuj, you have the feeling that something or someone is behind you, but you don't see anything.
He'll take a sweep with his scimitar, knowing something's up. Well, he's suspicious with all the noises and everything, and Hammer acting weird.
Yeah, roll a 2 hit die with disadvantage.
If you do it, I'm gonna do.
Oh, my dice isn't spawning. There we go.
Oh no!
Does a scimitar? Does a 21 hit?
Maybe.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Hey.
Yeah.
You got lucky. That's only my scimitar. That's gonna be 1d6.
It's not.
That'll be 6 damage, and you're probably made visible from that.
I'm gonna read the spell and see, because it's concentration. I don't know if I. It says the spell ends for targeted attacks or cast a spell, but it's still a concentration, so I just roll a constant con check, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta roll above a 10.
Yeah. Concentration. I have a +2 to that, so yeah. Hopefully.
Come on,
yeah.
lower than an 8. Lower than an
Oh,
8.
10! 10 exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, as you swing with your scimitar, you seem to have hit something as blood appears out of nowhere. But you don't see what you hit, so it's like, the fuck?
Okay, well, we've got someone here, lads! And then he's gonna trumpet again, knowing that someone is invisible.
Oh shit.
As you do, Greek
We're
comes running.
upstairs now, right?
I mean, you're halfway up the stairs, yeah.
Oh, so we're not up on the first floor yet.
But Moose says you are still halfway.
Ah, shit.
As Greek comes. What's the matter, darling?
Alright, yeah. There's someone here! And he's gonna, like, show the blade that's bloody and then motion right in front of where he just swung.
Huh, is there now? As she is gonna make it to hit, she's gonna punch you, or try to at least.
Aim high, aim high, aim high. Shit.
Technically, I have a second attack I could use there.
With a 5, she's gonna miss. She swings in the open. Wow, I don't see anything here. Where is it?
You bloody miss! There's someone here! I have blood on my... Ah! He's gonna try to... I'll use my second attack. Because I'm level 5.
Gaslight.
Try to use my second attack to swing. Disadvantage again, I'm guessing. Alright, well. 7 plus 6. Does a 13 hit?
Nope. No, I have a 14.
Dang it.
As you swing, you don't seem to hit anything.
Okay. Gods, there's someone here! All hands! We've got a situation! He's gonna start backing up onto the deck, like, to tell everyone.
I don't know what to tell you, Captain. I don't see anyone. Oh,
I don't know
let's
what I
go
can
ahead.
do there.
What the?
Can I? Do I still have my weapons on me, or am I tied up or something?
I mean, not tied up, but you don't have your weapon here.
Then I want to use one of my rages as a boost for intimidation. So I basically go to the cat and I tell it, "I want my hammer."
Make an intimidation check.
Against who?
The cat, the cloud.
Okay.
Uh, 10 plus intimidation. All right. Because I use the rage, do I get a advantage?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
When 18, let me check the sheet. Let's get going.
Okay. Sure.
Right. When 18. Oh, calm down. I'm not about to kill you here. Here's your hammer.
And I take my hammer and just start walking down to the brig again.
Well, the brig is here, so.
Do they let me just walk off?
I don't know. Probably not.
Wait. You're trying to walk past everyone? I'm just like,
Yeah, that's all confused. Like, how?
yeah,
It's
they've
still
got.
hands on deck, you know, and Hammer is a member of the crew.
How to get out of this situation?
You don't. That's the secret.
I have one plan, but it's only gonna be a good plan.
So is someone gonna try to stop me from walking back to the brig, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, Bamouche is let's
Yeah,
there,
I
you know? Like,
that might not be a good idea. Bamuj is currently grabbing his greatsword off of his back, by the way, and putting his scimitar away. So, if you wanna chance it,
Sneaking back this way, Emmerich. I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
lie.
I wanna do that. If I can, I will. I just kind of want Hammer to make a situation which makes it easier for me to sneak away.
I mean,
Well,
Hammer wouldn't know you were there though. He doesn't know.
Nope.
Yeah, but he himself is the distraction, right? He's
Yeah,
just
he-
walked out
he's
of the
making
interrogation
himself.
room into Bemouge, ready to report.
Well, I already said that I'm gonna try to walk back to the brig, so this is gonna end in a confrontation either way.
I mean, I've taken my actions. I don't know what Queek is. Like, we're in very loose order right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what Queek
Um,
is going to allow me to do.
I mean, you can do whatever. There is no initiative or anything. I know.
Yeah. Emmerich would want to try and sneak back down.
Okay, make a stealth check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes. Because you have to sneak past the orc who is still behind you.
Oh.
1.
Come on. That one. Come on.
Oh, everything's freezing up.
It's Black Wolf's magic. Castorot's here.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's magic.
And... A 5!
Yeah, with a 5 you brush past the orc and she definitely noticed it. Captain, there's indeed something here. As she will swing
I
again.
know.
Uh, 11 plus. Is it 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. With she punches you with a 17, dealing 1d4 bludgeoning damage, as she is not really putting all her might behind it. You take 2 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm pretty sure concentration breaks.
Yeah, no.
Does it?
No, I have to
You
roll
have to roll, yeah.
concentration.
Because it's not a spell, right? But you still get to roll.
Well, if it's... If I cause a spell or I attack someone, it breaks automatically.
Yeah, but for the enemy to break it, right, they have to
Yeah.
cast a spell slot worth of an attack to automatically break it. Otherwise, you roll.
Yeah.
Just get below a 10. Come on.
No, 14.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
What is it?
See.
I don't know what it is.
God.
We still managed to get down.
Sure. but Griggy is gonna follow you.
Okay. My presence is known. I will scream.
Can I tell the 2 people with us to be like, oh, what's the commotion there? Sounds like your captain needs help. Maybe you guys should go.
Make persuasion check.
Six. Oh no, sorry, persuasion. That is 12.
Ooh.
Check real quick.
Yeah.
Nal's response. I think our captain has it handled. No need for us to go up there.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do down there.
I guess it's back
Well-
to Swedish and his shenanigans.
I'm gonna just scream to everyone that if anyone moves, I'm gonna blow this ship apart.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, shouldn't that
Bad
be a
idea.
persuasion check because it's trying to persuade?
It's very much a threat.
It's an intimidation. Like threatening to blow something up. I'm pretty sure that's an intimidation.
That's
Yeah.
a 14.
14. I don't think Bamouche will
I
quote unquote
can.
believe you. Because blowing up a ship in the
Pardon.
middle of the water is not a good idea.
Yeah, you're just gonna end up dead. They'll actually say that. If you blow up the ship, you'll end up dead too. And come out now, and I might let you live. They'll call that out down the stairs while noticing a hammer coming towards him. He's gonna like point his greatsword at him. Don't even think about it.
Well, like I said, I don't know where this is going, so I'm just gonna say what Flavia promised me, and I'm gonna yell it to the crew. The featherless one promised me shiny. If you're with me, we will take the big one down, and I will be your captain. I will no longer be a powder monkey. I am your captain. You are either with me or you will die.
Oh god.
I think Mamooj would probably just start laughing. Let's be real. We've got a mutiny. They'll shout that. That's for sure.
Oh god, the situation has gone to hell. Oh.
I feel like this is not how the session was going.
No, this derailed off the charts, even off my fucking book. I don't know. If I was writing a story, I would be writing it now, like on the floor or something. Oh, okay.
Do I need to roll some persuasion to see if someone at least a couple
That's
of
when
them?
the
Yeah,
hammer
sure.
is now the captain.
Do it with disadvantage because, yeah.
Double
Because
that
you're
one
very
is.
hammer.
Why can't I click on the?
It's very laggy. Oh!
Oh.
Persuasion. 15.
15?
Yeah.
With a 15, you see some of the crew who's walking up deck still. Turn to you and say, "Yeah, what about changing captain? That wouldn't be too bad, wouldn't it? Like
Oh, God.
maybe 4 people." 4 out of the I don't know 20 who are walking on the deck.
This may initiate initiative, but Bamuj would probably just start swinging at this point.
Emmerich will try again. He will turn off Invis if he can, and cast hold fireball in action to aim, and really try to point out that he will rather that we all stop.
Can Bamuj see him? He's below deck, isn't he? Emmerich is below deck, right?
No, he's up deck now. I guess he brushed past. I don't know. Yeah, he brushed past you,
Emmerich, where are
so
you?
he's on the stairs pretty much.
Oh.
I turned to Cloud and the cat, this one, and I say, "Are you really going to follow someone who has created this entire mess? He's going to get our ship blown up." Do I roll a persuasion again?
Yeah, sure.
with disadvantage or advantage now?
Just a straight one.
Because I took the last time. Wait.
Just straight.
Okay. 20.
Oh my god.
Not a natural 20, but the 20.
Well, that would have been good if it was anyone but this guy. This guy responds. I don't know what you're babbling about, Hammer. But as you know, I'm the quartermaster. I get paid plenty. And definitely to keep you guys in check, as he grabs his greatsword from his back.
Well, time to roll initiative, I guess.
Can I once again, obviously Bamouge has screamed mutiny. Can I try and convince these guys again? I'd be like, well, it's sounding pretty serious, you sure? Like after they've heard like mutiny.
Yeah, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Please.
It's like a 24. 24.
Oh,
With a 24, Nalus will turn around to Gond and say, "Hey, can you check up upstairs? What's going on there?" All right. I'll do that. I'll see what the captain's up to. You hold the ship tight, right? And he's going up.
That's one less person to sneak past. Sweden. Okay, I guess back to Bamouge.
Well, Hammer is trying to mutiny against him, and Bamouge that would not have patience for this. I'm gonna take a greatsword swing at him.
Shouldn't it be roll initiative?
Roll for initiative, yeah.
All right.
Why can like? Oh god, it's a lag again.
Uh-oh. Oh.
20.
Yeah, it's a 7.
I have 20. So
Oh god, is it?
Yeah, there's the rest of the crew.
Oh god. Oh
Let me
no.
grab my pen.
Oh, well.
Swedish, that is one more person we need to get. We need to get away from the dorm and you can sneak back in.
we could try overpower the guy though.
I'm not invisible anymore. I'm I'm holding a fireball.
I mean, he is fully armored, and what I really want to do, Liam, is I want to get this guy away and we can go fucking loot that big pile of stuff in the center down here in the cells. That's what we should have done.
But if you could get him more distracted, they can sneak up behind him.
Yeah, maybe. We'll wait until, I guess, a bit more of that
You can
happens, and we'll
install-
try something.
Kill him.
Should all of us roll?
How much did you roll, Bamouge?
7.
And Hammer?
20.
Dirty 20.
Okay, and then it is first Hammer's turn.
Should all of us roll initiative or just?
No, you guys are not in the fight.
Oh, thank God.
So, who is first? Who is?
You are.
Hammer.
Okay. Then Cloud is gonna. I hope Cloud has a high enough. 9 plus strength, I guess. 5. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit. He nimbly steps to the side as you swing and miss. That's your turn?
Well,
Or on doing something else?
does he have any other bonus action?
I don't know, does he?
Well, you created him, so skill, abilities, rage, reckless attack. Is a reckless attack a bonus action?
No.
No.
That just gives you advantage, but also
Oh.
advantage everyone who attacks you.
No, I don't think he has any bonus actions.
Alright,
Is he a
then.
barbarian?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He should have 2 attacks at level.
What did you say?
He should have 2 attacks at level 5.
Does he?
Sure.
I don't know, I'll-
Do it.
I can check if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm checking it right now.
Yeah, I doubled the 2 attacks.
Okay, so attack again, yes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
The 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. 7 plus strength, like, right? It's strength, right? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah.
I'm getting.
Yeah, it's strength.
Yeah, okay. So, a 13, right? No. 11. Is it 11? Yeah.
Nice maths, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still struggling to figure this guy out.
As you attack him again, you strike through across his chest as Claude stumbles backwards. Still standing though. Now it's Ron's turn. He will turn, walk up to you, and he's going to make an attack with his cleaver. If the game monster responds. This is 17 hit.
No, it's 18.
That is Iggy's turn. The weirdest name ever that I gave this book. He's gonna run around you.
While we're doing this, can the other guys move freely? Yes.
Yes and no, because 1 round is 6 seconds in a fight, so they could move,
Also,
but in 6 seconds they can't really do much.
Does Black Wolf have any of the other crew that were like stirring to his cause? Does he get, are any of them involved in this brawl?
There were only 4 of them, and they weren't really that, you call it, confident, since there are like a lot of other pirates around. They just cheering him on, moral support.
They'll get their lashings later.
He's gonna do an armed strike. 14 plus. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 does it.
What? Check. Unarmed.
Wait, how much damage does Hammer's hammer do? Like, because I don't have it here.
Oh.
I just rolled the D8 less, or D2. I'm not sure what I rolled.
It's basically a warhammer. Let's see how much damage with this. There's a 1d8. Yeah. And you take 7 bludgeoning damage. Then it's Bamboo's your turn.
Not max. I
Okay. Is Emmerich right? Like, is he technically actually within 5 feet of me, or am I good to walk like away?
He's further down. He's not within 5 feet.
Okay.
Embrace making it.
And Emmerich just cast Fireball. That's like, what more of a Fireball would you want?
Well, I said I would cast Fireball if they made a move on me onto the powder kegs downstairs, but Bamush said, "Yeah, fuck that. I don't believe you."
He's gonna have advantage because of flanking.
Mhm.
He's gonna make his greatsword attack. That's a natural 20.
Damn.
Greatsword is 2d. For crits, we just double the damage dice. Or wait, is it we add an extra dice? I forget how we do it.
And the prologue we added dice, but now we do double dice.
We're just doubling our dice. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
The training wheels are off. We exited the prologue.
I can reroll 1s and 2s. In case. Okay. I can reroll both of them. I think just 1s. Okay, well, that's not any better. 4 plus... oh wait, well, yeah, that's 8, and then I add my... strength modifier, so that'll be 11, and I'm going to make this a disarming attack.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make a DC, I believe it's the DC 13 strength save, or your weapon will be knocked from.
8.
Okay. And then I also get to do an extra D8 of damage. 7, so 15. Wait, so it's 15 plus 3, 18 damage, and your weapon knocked from your hand.
Okay, well then.
And
Hammer is
now,
basically-
the second attack.
Oh, jeez.
well, Hammer's there.
It's gonna be cooked chicken tonight.
Second attack also at advantage
The prison
because
cell level.
plus 6, 16 does not hit. I'm pretty sure.
No.
No.
Okay, well that second hit goes wide after his first one. Knocks your weapon down.
Alright. Second.
Does Black Wolf surrender without his hammer?
This
He can't do
hammer is
anything
the
for
end
his
without his
turn.
hammer.
It takes a turn to pick it up too. For sure.
all the like courageousness he had came from the hammer, and without it, he's deflated again.
You can always
Come
plead for
join
his
us,
life.
Black Wolf.
Alright. As you guys, as the fighting breaks out on the deck, suddenly, a cold breeze whiffs over the deck, and also you guys downstairs also feel it getting a lot colder. As a blood-curling screech rips through the ship. I'm gonna change the music to not that jolly anymore.
What's going on?
That's
As a,
the party plan.
as a blood-curling screech rips through the ship, shattering the tense quiet of the downstairs brick and the brawl upstairs. The wooden walls of the cell tremble as a monstrous force slams against the hull. Panic erupts, not from you, but from the pirate crew, as you hear hurried stomping out on the top of the deck and distant yelling. I want everyone who's top deck to make a dexterity saving throw.
Babushka's flying off. Yay!
My game just froze. I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, you're connecting. Oh, you. Yeah.
Did I crash? Okay.
Yeah.
One.
I'll roll for you.
Great
You don't,
timing. Yeah. roll
you
for
don't
me.
have to load in again because I'm gonna have to go soon. You rolled a 9.
You
so...
don't want him to roll for you.
I rolled a 9 for you. So you go prone, and also this clothes also goes prone. It's DC of 15. by the way.
Mine is wait, hold on. 15. Does a 15 go prone or?
Beats it, yeah.
Okay, Scaly, Shubamoosh.
Alright. Balloon?
I feel like as it happens, Hammer just shouts, "Yes, I'm the captain now!" Because he's the only one standing, right? My captain.
Okay.
As you guys in the brick gaze at the loot room, so the main room, and you watch as a singular oil lamp extinguish, followed by a cold chilly breeze that hits your face on. All of you hear the sounds of nails and thuds on the exterior of the ship's hull. All the while, as you try to acclimate to the sudden darkness, the oil lamp suddenly ignites again, but not in a cozy yellow flame, but in a chilly blue chaotic whirlwind. As the room is filled with this eerie light, you instantly spot multiple figures standing around in the room. All of you can see the shapes through the door's window. Monstrous and scaled, their wicked teeth glinting in the torchlight, their bodies slick with seawater and malice as they rush towards the jail entrance.
I'll draw my butter knife.
Up on the deck up top, a similar thing happens as all lights go out and the lights turn back on in a blue whirlwind. Suddenly, swarms of Sahawajin spill over both sides of the ship's railings. Their skin a molted mix of green, browns, and blues shimmering in the moonlight, blending seamlessly with the waves. Their bodies are powerfully built, their limbs ending in clawed hands and webbed feet, perfectly adapted for both land and sea. Their heads are reptilian, with wide bulging eyes that glow with a predatory intensity. Rows of razor-sharp teeth filled their gaping maws, and their snouts ending in a pair of sharp, hooked nostrils. Some of them carry crude spears, their tips dripping with vicious Icarus fluid. Other wield wickedly curved scimitars, their blades honed to deadly sharpness. Their leader, easily identifiable by the crudely fashioned bone crown atop his head, is larger than the rest, his physique more muscular, his gaze even more menacing. He roars orders in a guttural language, his voice a rasping blend of clicks and hisses that sends shivers down the spines of even the most hardened pirates. The Sahaujan are relentless, their movement fluid and deadly. As they climb aboard with terrifying ease, their claws tearing at wooden planks, their spear-like teeth tearing at any unfortunate pirate they caught. The pirates, taken completely by surprise, fight back with a mixture of fear and fury, but the sheer number of Swagans seems overwhelming. And this is where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
As everything is
God.
happening, as all this is happening, Hammer yells, "Yes, the gods have answered my prayer. I will do that."